Welcome back, guys, to Trails of Cold Steel, where last episode, after trying to be a teacher for a day, we found some sheep in the Southern Highlands before connecting the hearts of Toma and Shao, concluding our business in the south as we rode into the north and begun our exploration there. It would be remiss of us not to explore the lands, you know. Oh, hello. That's the chest you can notice the patterning of straight away from a distance. We haven't quite got the
it's a treasure chest.
The specials that we had on the last encounter. We get another monster chest usually gives us monstrously good rewards, right?
Shall we begin?
It's the same blooming group. I'm on fire. Stop it. Bad monsters. Oh, barbecue.
Okay. Oh, Moon, shield us from harm.
Get my defense up then.
Crescent shell.
No instant criticals this time, which is a bit of a problem. Let's go for a turbulence and see how many opponents I can hit in one blow. That's quite a lot.
Whirlwind. To me.
Alright, that's the two small ones down. Still getting barbecued by the other guys, though. I can only hit 3 with that. I'm pretty sure I could probably hit those same 3 with an arc slash, maybe. No, I can. Jump in there, you crazy. That burn's gonna hurt after all. Try to rush.
I got you.
It's not the correct option.
I can do this.
I'm sure you can. Right, we're not terribly bad off, and we now know what these weaknesses are, so Earth as a whole, not really likely to get burned. Let's go to Arts, and let's speed us up. I can only get 2 of us.
Arcus activate.
Still not a bad option.
You're mine.
That blind's worked out, though.
Huh?
We got a crit coming up on Ember. Do we want to just use that for Rean? I think we do.
You're mine.
Counter to galore.
My turn.
That blind's perfect. Right, so, S-Break. Did I really miss? Alright, that's all free.
Flames gather
On
on
a 200
my blade.
CP attack, I think. Thanks to the counter, at least.
Strike.
Rean's on fire! He's literally burning to death, to be fair. It's not going that well for him.
Hear me.
Thanks.
Alright, let's get him
It's
up
my
and
turn.
moving again. Alright, these guys are weak as anything.
Leave it to me.
Good miss. Strong miss. I think just another turbulence will do the job.
Whirlwind. To me.
I go where the wind takes me.
Sure. That CP game was great. Rean levels up yet again. And Mirage reaches level 3. So now, she gains 15 EP. Oh, she just got Silver Fawn as a base ability. 15 per kill now. Evades magic attacks 25% chance and can counter evaded magic as a new ability. Okay then. Cool.
I did it.
I did it.
No new abilities, but we'll take that. And a harvest. Right, so we've just basically said she doesn't need Silver Fawn anymore. Though it does give her lots of EP and ATS. Maybe I could put that on you instead then. Not be a bad idea. What's our newest gem then? Harvest. HP plus 200, defense plus 5, ATS plus 5, Earth Pulse Lacrest Grand Press. Maybe I should give that to you instead of Silver... Oh no, Silver Fawn you've got in there for a reason though. Yes, that problem again. And we could just give it EP, because that's one of the cuts she'd have from losing it. Alright, so EP1. Firebolt, Needle Shoot. If I get rid of Needle Shoot then and put on Harvest, that's some attack stat back. And someone else can have Thingamabobby. I quite like Chrono Drive on you, to be fair. Shall I just get rid of Demonic Scythe and switch that for Thingy? Problems, problems. What was the one I had that I was wanting? Oh no, what should I switch off then? Silver Thorn, Silver Thorn. Yeah, go on, Silver Thorn. We'll lose a bit of speed for the other stats. Okay. Oh my god, there's so many like options of things to put on people, it's unreal. Well, that's the do for now. When we unlock Eustace, we've got some stuff to give him, I guess, at this point. I'm getting overwhelmed by the amount of stuff I'm getting.
Let's go. Yeah.
Oy, oy, oy. Right, let's check out Lake Lacrima. We do wonder if anything will take us here at a future point. But as a tourist destination, we should get our eyes on. Wow, this lake is beautiful. It really is. You can see the sunlight glimmering on the water. And the air feels so clean too. This is Lake Lacrima. I and the others from the settlement come here every now and then. It seems like quite a distance to travel. Any particular reason for coming here? Sure is. You see that cabin over there? As a hermit who moved in there about 5 years ago. He used to live in the Empire. He's a real whiz with Orbal tech and anything mechanical, so he's been a real boon to us here. A hermit, huh? Well, I can't say I'd mind it too much if it meant I got to live somewhere as pretty as this. You got that right. Do you think he's in right now? Hard to tell from here. I'd like to drop by and say hello while I'm back in Nord, though. I think that's making it set up to be someone I'm supposed to know.
How beautiful. Yeah, breathtaking.
Alright, it looks like the area itself is quite massive, but there's nothing out there. But then when we say there's nothing out there, we say there's nothing out there yet. Let's go to the hut then. Is it a good peer? Let's do a peer review. Sure, come on, peers. Explain to us. I guess I'll dismount here. Oh, there's a life.
Man, I'd love to get in a little fishing here.
Well, it looks like I
Well,
can.
no one's stopping you.
Oh, technically, the voiced conversation line was stopping me. So, you know, something was stopping me. That's why we came out to the lake, to fish. Oh my goodness, it's all the things!
Now that's a catch.
A rainbow trout. Quite big, extra points, you catch 45 points, give me the points. Oh, whoa! Super worth fishing them up. It's more than a fight. More rainbow trout, please. You could just stay here for like ever and just constantly keep using bait to get more rainbow trout, surely.
Now that's a catch.
Alright, this one's a smaller one, so I'm guessing, yeah. Because the other one was oversized. We got a stupid amount. It's also the fact that it's giving us lots of everything. Oh, then we get a disappointment fish. That's what we'll call you now. Disappointment fish, Kazakin. Oh, to be honest, Mirage Step ain't bad. Right, okay. We've used up all our fishing charges there. I might actually fish there again and use some more ground bait, because that place is amazing. But let's go visit here first. So we can't go in? No, we can go in? This looks like a garage for a normal car. It's locked up, though. Oh, he usually leaves it unlocked so we can tear out of here on a whim and rove around the plains. He sounds like a very entertaining person. Oh, so he's out then. Still, we may as well check the cabin just to be sure. Yeah, you're right. So wait, we've just got a guy that's like, I want to live in a hermit place just so I can have a car and I'm just going to go off-roading all the time, run over all the monsters. That's how he calls them. More life rafty things. An oar. Who's in the cabin? It's a fisherman. Or someone who likes fishing, let's put it that way. Someone who likes playing a violin too. So this is where the hermit lives. Just glance around the room, you can tell what his hobbies are. Yeah, he's always favoured a laid-back life. Looks like that hasn't changed. He used to take me and my siblings fishing back when we were younger too. It looks like he's living quite a comfortable life here. I know someone who has these exact same hobbies. I mean, what are the chances? Anyway, it looks like he's out right now. He's supposed to know the wharf, so he must have gone out fishing. We'll have to come back some other time if we want to see him. Looks that way. Alright, let's get going. Chess, books. Musical, likes fishing. Someone that a certain girl right in front of us knows. Well, this is an interesting point of intrigue for the future. Our horse is waiting there. That's cool. Why is it, by the way, that there's like a... No, that's the door. I thought there's a person there. Right, let's go do a little bit more fishing. See if we can get some more rainbow trouts pulled up. Kind of need a better rod for it now, really. Because that's 3 extra charges. We could just sleep in his bed while waiting for him. What are we? This is where the wolves appear, you know. No, not crapfish. Rainbow trout. Unless you give me loads of Mirage Sepith, then that's cool. Go away, Kazagan.
Caught one.
30. It's not bad. Come on. Come on. Big rainbow trout. That's what we're after. Hey, here we go. This is the life. Why fight when you can fish?
Now that's a catch.
Yeah. Yeah, if I wasn't doing a Let's Play and wasn't like live streaming and all that, I would definitely spend all my ground bait here, like 100%. I would just stay here to get as much Sepith as possible.
Now that's a catch.
Oh, the big one! Big old fat one! It's so good there. It's not about the fish. It's not about the fish. It's completely about that Sepith. How much Sepith have I got now? I don't even know where to check. See how you don't get Sepith mirror at the same time while fishing them up. Maybe we'll get a goldfish at some point that does that. Yeah. Not literally a goldfish, but you know. Like literally a golden fish, but not a goldfish. Well, actually, it'd have to be a Sepith fish. A sep fish? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on. Past the turtles, past even more. There's one more sheep to find. Then we can head back and trade in some of this stuff and buy ourselves at least one more bit of defensive gear for Emma, so she's at least on tier with everyone else. I don't think I've got any more new material, sadly. I mean, I'm always tempted to just fight those things. They're really quick and good experience. And I'm guessing they always come in city packs of 6.
The wind's behind us. Let's go.
7. 7. Even better.
My turn.
I mean, I don't care using an arc slash. Look at all my CP gains.
I can do this.
It's insane.
Fire! Now!
Oh, Rean's getting even more CP now.
My turn.
All right.
I'm guessing you can't reach. No, you can't.
There.
Yanks.
I go where the wind takes me.
All that CP I gained from that. Emma levels up.
I feel like I'm growing stronger.
Those packs, those little dinos, they're great. So quick.
Let's go.
Really good experience. Right, let's have a look around then. So that's to nowhere. Oh, wait a second. I'm going towards the main quest. That's the wrong way. I need to go down and round. But I definitely have a lot of set for this point. I can unlock use of some slots. Can maybe make something good. I need to... One of the things I need to look at is if I can make something good on the Mirage Sepith side of things. For Emma, more or less. Can you not be the small thing? Really easy to kill to get experience things? Maybe you might drop you material, but still.
Oh, that's a beautiful looking treasure chest.
Yes, that one's a beautiful looking treasure chest.
Let's go.
The normal beautiful looking treasure chests aren't that beautiful looking. Earth Pulse. So has that got some strength added to it? HP 200, defense 5, stimulates healing, heals 30% for 4 turns. Oh, Earth Pulse is a healing ability. Just HP regen. Oh, that's cool. So we've got that because we got Harvest. So really, Emma's got so many healing abilities, it's unreal right now. That's nice. Right, so straight ahead, 2 more chests. What's betting one of them is the monster chest again? It'd be nice if we could find another pack of those small things so Rean can get his maximum CP. Right, 5th sheepy. The sheep is being harassed.
Fire! Fire!
Why are the creepy sheep always harassing the normal sheep? Over there. Wait. Is that 3 of them? And all together? No, those are monsters. Can you not tell the difference?
Come on then.
They're trying
It's
to
my
convert
turn.
the sheep. They are. We cannot let them do this. Alright, it's me first, is it?
Oh no, you don't.
They're weak to
Stop
fire,
right
so
there. Molten rain.
let's see if that burns any of them. Answer to your question? No. Puts Rean asleep. Rean healed himself. Terribly bad.
Here.
I've just realised I should be
Alright.
attacking the other one, shouldn't I?
There. They're open.
I'll help.
Or not. They're both going next. Are you attacking this time? Rean again! Stop making Rean go to
I can do
sleep!
this.
What?
Okay.
Oh wait,
Let's
Emma
keep
will sort it
going.
out. Right, guys, very nearly leveled up. Phew, that was unexpected. It really was. Right, that should be all of them now. Good, good. We should let Watari know that we found them, all of them. Found all the lost sheep. We can finally hand it. Oh, we've been sucked back. Okay then. I guess that's not too bad. Zoop. And there we go. All fixed up. Everything should be fine now, I hope. Yeah, they won't be able to get out again. Thanks for tracking them all down. I'm sure they're relieved to be back with their buddies. Certainly looks that way. I'm amazed by how well Gaius led them back here. Likewise, he wouldn't have been nearly a similar task for the rest of us. It's just a matter of experience. Either way, the sheep are safe now. So here, take this as my thanks. Fresh milk. Times 20. Sheep milk. Mature cheese. Times 20. Sheep cheese? Do these come from the sheep? Yep. It's all good stuff. So eat up whenever you're feeling hungry. Thank you very much. Wandering sheep is completed. Job done. Thanks a lot for helping out. Alright, let's get these guys fed. Still need to find out who broke your stuff, man. It's not exactly that great. Alright, so we still haven't done... Oh, I've got my dead end again here. Well, forget that we ever taught any school session here, because that went terribly. You've got a present coming. Bro, when do you get here? Oh, you're saying that again. We didn't discover you, it's fine. But we do know your secrets. Right, let's exchange the massive amount of Cephid mass we have. And see about buying ourselves something better. Of course, we still haven't bought the back sword for Eustace yet. He would probably like that. But I'm just going to work on upgrading the main party for now. Poor Eustace in the back. Not getting any use whatsoever. Basically, everyone will upgrade a lot from the Earthfest, and we can buy at least 2. All we'd have to do is buy 1. Sell a silver jacket. And buy another. Well, maybe I should have bought that for you first. Now, let's buy for the guys first. Just thinking that it just adds a bit more ADF that he doesn't have, or the guys don't have, versus what Emma has. I know she has defense lacking, but still. We'll take it. Alright, so that's cool. Loads of new stuff. I would love to get more stuff on them, to be honest, but... I mean, I could just sell more, like, food stuffs, like red beast flesh sells for 100. I mean, could use that to fund another bit of armor and stuff, but we'll leave it for now. Alright, let's go here. Let's see what else we can do. Let's see if we can make ourselves a nice Mirage Quartz. What we got here? Well, the main problem with the whole thing is that we can make stuff, but it's all stuff we've generally got. Yeah. And none of it is of the special stat giving thing, so we're still probably better off just upgrading slots at every moment. Alright. So we could go for an extra slot for you. Or for you. It's a lot cheaper for you. Alright, can't do that one now. Or that one. Alright, that's cool. Some more physical gains. Now what do I put in those 2 slots? I gave you that there, and you've got that. So, shall I go... Demonic Scythe, maybe? I mean, you got Dark Matter as well. I don't think you need both of those, but Speed Up isn't exactly that bad. You know what? I'll go for... I'll put Earth Pulse on you, just in case you randomly get thrown into the middle of battle. It's not a bad thing, considering you've been neglected. There's guys who got neglected before, now Eustace has been neglected this whole chapter. But we've got a lot of defensive gear now. Time to get back out on the trails. You've managed to open everyone's slots at this point? Well, I can't really spend my time grinding. Let's plays and all. Obviously, the power from doing that is just the gain of not just, you know, just being able to put quartz in, but the EP gain from opening slots is really good. I mean, Emma's on 850 EP now. That's ridiculous. That's quite a lot. Feels like I've gained that so fast. Some of the spells cost quite a lot in the game, of course, but still. The fact that she's got 850 now means she can open up so much. Did you open the Sepith DLC? No. Because they give you boosters that make the game a bit less difficulty balanced, I think. So I do try to avoid that until maybe like end game, but it's not even needed anymore, right? Downloadable cheats. Not downloadable cheats. It's just one of those things that I'd say people will do themselves, but if they see someone let's playing or see someone playing the game through on the stream or something like that, and they see someone do it, they'll call them out for it, even though they've done it themselves. That is just one of those things where double standards can occur, and I'd rather avoid. You can tell that I've experienced this on multiple occasions. Right, is that a monster chest? I think down to the right there is one.
Yeah.
That's a normal one. So we got ground bait there, just in case we want to get any more rainbow fish. Rainbow trouts were great.
Yeah.
And that's a normal red one, but that one is a bit more blocked behind a monster. Also, there's a dead end over here. This way leads to the Eastern Highlands, but I don't think that area is part of our field study. Yeah, you're right. Let's turn back. And that just makes you realise how expansive things are getting. We might have to fight this guy.
Oh, there seems to be a treasure chest here.
Especially if I'm messing up like that. Heat up. What is heat up? Okay. Cures stats down and restores 5 CP in an area of large. Strength plus 7. Now, EP gradually recovers a walk in the field. We're not using much EP with her. So maybe that might not be bad to have on. Just saying. Hey, why not? Cure stat down, so the defense down, etc. It restores 5 CP thing's a bit weird. We'll equip it, just for the extra strength as well.
Let's go. Yeah.
She does use some physical attack after all. Okay, so that is all the treasure chests out here. Though we haven't checked out the ancient quarry yet. So I guess that's where we'll go first before we hit that up. The question is, of course, I'm reckoning whatever we do there will lead us to one of these other areas. So we'll see where this takes us. Just imagine if we didn't have a horse. Well, that's a very patient enemy just waiting there. Alright, so the ancient quarry is fairly big and also leads to treasure chests.
Yeah. It's so gloomy in here.
Why are you keeping quiet there, Gaius? Gaius? Gaius, if it's dangerous, you should tell me. Don't go... If I'm walking into a trap
Let's go.
or something,
Whoa.
could you tell me? That would be great. This looks like where we'll be at some point in time. Game does look fun, yes. Thank you for the cheer. Maybe you should. The atmosphere is really heavy. I'm guessing it's the ancient quarry. Sure is. They say it dates all the way back to the Neolithic civilization that was here over 1,000 years ago. Those are the same legends that say the Guardian sealed away an evil djinn here. I do recall overhearing someone back at the settlement mentioning a djinn. That sounds a bit unsettling. Plenty of other folk think so too. That's the reason most of the people of the Highlands avoid this area. Though I can't say it bothers me all that much. It does seem like a place straight out of old tales and legends though. There's no one around and not much reason for us to be here either. What should we do? Well, if you're curious, by all means go take a closer look. I poked around here before, but I never really found anything interesting. Nothing phases you, does it? Alright, I suppose it couldn't hurt to check it out. Well, I like the sound of nothing interesting in one way. Nothing interesting means we're not getting caught by weird surprises. The light moving was a bit weird, though. I got off the horse. It appears we've reached a dead end. There's no one here either. Just a stone door that I don't think even our combined might could budge. It seems like it's a waste of time coming here. I suppose you may be right. Though it does seem like the kind of place an evil spirit might haunt. This whole area, really. It has an eerie vibe I just can't shake. What? You can sense that kind of thing? Oh, no. That's just the impression I get from looking around. Never mind then. What now? I doubt it's anything, but I just thought I saw something moving out of the corner of my eye. Same here. Could have been some small animal. Plenty of those around here, no doubt. It would scarcely surprise me to encounter something less natural in a place like this. Hey, knock it off! I'm starting to feel kind of creeped out now. Sorry. Anyway, there's not much we can do here, so let's get going. So someone is here. But the stone door itself is still tightly shut. It doesn't look like it's gonna budge. So we have no choice but to ignore it for now.
Let's go!
Is this where we might end up in the future? Something is moving here? There's treasure chests, so we know there's something to get. So even though it's like he's quiet because of the whole superstition side of it all and how the Nords kind of avoid it, he's actually come here to poke around. So I guess curiosity won out over anything else.
I'm glad to be back here again.
Agreed. I'm certainly in no hurry to return.
Well, something tells me this quest might lead there. I don't know. The other way of looking at it is, if we finish this quest, we get a party tonight. Party! There's our photographer. Literally just standing here without a care in the world. Impressive. I was taken aback by the size of the stone circle in the Seven Highlands. This is on a whole different level. Oh, aren't you? I see you're hard at work. I'm glad to see you're safe. Ah, did you come out here to get a good look at the statue? I don't think he realizes how much worry he's caused everyone. We should bring him up to speed. It sounds like I've caused some unnecessary worry for the people of the settlement. We should get back right away. Or rather, I'd like to, but I still haven't finished taking all the photographs I need. Would you mind waiting a bit longer while I finish up? Well, I can't really fault you for being fascinated. It really is impressive. I don't know there's anything like this anywhere else on the continent. Actually, it might surprise you to know that there is. This isn't the only such statue I'm aware of. There's a similar statue on Brionia Island, way out the west. Wait, Brionia Island? Isn't that where Group B was sent? Oh, I had no idea there were more of these around. No one knows any more about the statue on Brionia Island than they do about this one. Well, I'm currently taking pictures of ruins and ancient sites like this. Taking photographs of this area was the reason I came to the North Highlands in the first place. Guys told us that the people of Nord refer to this statue as the guardian of the region. Yeah, the old legends say that this statue was here long before our ancestors came from the east, and they settled in this land only with its permission. When I saw it, I was immediately reminded of the legend of the Great Knight. You know, now that you mention that, I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before. No doubt. The tale originated during the Dark Ages and spread throughout the Empire. When the land roils with the tide of war, a colossal knight wreathed in flame will come forth to quell the conflict. That's the general gist of it anyway. What do you mean by that? Well, each region has its own variant of the tale. They all maintain a knight as a central figure, but like all such tales, its veracity is questionable at best. Though it's certainly one of the most mysterious of the legends passed down the Empire. I see. It does seem like this statue could mesh with that story too. I wonder if they're related somehow. What was that? Are you okay? I'll be alright. Nothing to worry about. Anyway, I've come all the way out here. So would you mind waiting until I'm done photographing the site? Photographing. I promise I'll head back to the settlement with you as soon as I'm done. Well, it doesn't seem like the wildlife has much of an interest in this area. You should be safe here on his own, even if we head out somewhere else for a while. Agreed. Guiding Norton back to the settlement will cause the story to advance. I think we've done everything. We've explored everywhere. I think we can wait here for Norton to finish, yeah? Alright, then we'll stay here until you finished up. Okay, I'll try not to keep you waiting too long. Easy, easy. So, Rean and the others waited for Norton to finish his photography. And though he was reluctant to leave even after depleting his photo quartz, they finally returned to the settlement. Phew, we're finally back in the settlement. Thanks a million for escorting me back here. I really appreciate it. Thanks to you, I was able to photograph the statue to my heart's desire. I'm just glad you made it back safe and sound. Yeah, let's go tell the elder. There seems to be quite a commotion over there. What? That's... Oh? Looks like there's been an Orbal car accident. But why here? Isn't that the gentleman we fulfilled a request for this morning? The very same. That's the settlement's doctor, Hammer. He couldn't have been the one responsible, could he? Never mind that. We need to go and take a closer look. Emma, are you hurt? Caius, I'm alright. Sorry for worrying you. What happened here? I was on my way back from gathering herbs in the mountain forest to the north, when all of a sudden I just lost control of the vehicle. Was anyone injured? I suffered a few bumps and bruises, but other than that, fortunately not. I'm just relieved that I didn't end up hurting anyone. I'm glad to know your injuries are light, Emma. Thanks be to the winds and the goddess. Still, how does one lose control of a vehicle in an area as open and free of obstructions as this? Did you simply lose your concentration for a moment? No, of course not. This car is extremely important to all of us here. I wouldn't dream of driving it carelessly. I'm still not sure what caused it. When I was nearing the settlement, the steering wheel started to feel oddly stiff. Fortunately, the brakes were still functional, otherwise I dread to think what might have happened. Oh, I see. Alyssa? Let's see. Alyssa, do you think you can work out what went wrong? Probably. You might say it runs in the family. How could I forget? It stands to reason that the CEO of the Reinford group would be quite handy in mechanical matters. Even if she does pretend she wants nothing to do with her family anymore. Could you mind your own business? What you say, though, it's not as true as it used to be. They have some professional engineers at the Reinford company now who can't even perform basic maintenance work. Wow, standards in higher education must be slipping. When you compare it to the Zeiss Central Factory in Labril, the Reinford group is getting far too big for its own good. All those giant, vertically structured subdivisions, each with their own subdivisions. It sounds as though becoming the Empire's largest corporation brought its own share of new issues. So have you managed to figure out what the problem was? I think so. It looks like there was a contact failure in the quartz circuits near the engine. That's probably why you suddenly had difficulties steering even though it was fine just before. I see. Do you think you can repair it? I doubt it. I can diagnose, but I'm no technician. I think we'll need to call in a professional to fix it. I suppose that means we'll have to ask someone from Zender Gate. I'm impressed. I can see the Thors Military Academy has more to be proud of than just its famous Valdner. Elder Ivan. Dad. I'm sorry it took us so long to get here. I'm relieved to see that Norton made it back safely. Thank you for your assistance. Oh, no trouble at all. It sounds like you've been able to work out the cause of the problem here. That was all thanks to Alyssa. It was nothing, really. There's no shame in being proud of your accomplishments. Well, I'm glad we've gotten this squared away. We still have something of a problem. What do you mean? This is the settlement's only vehicle. Having it out of commission is going to make things pretty inconvenient around here. The sooner we can get it fixed, the better. I see. In that case, is there anything we can do to help? Are you sure? This isn't a part of your field study, you know. I would respectfully disagree. You treat us to such great food and show us such hospitality. I want to do what I can to help. But actually, repairing the truck is a bit above my skill level. Still, it would be discourteous of us to not at least make an attempt to assist our hosts. Thanks, everyone. If you insist, we'll be more than grateful for any assistance you can provide. If you could bring out someone who could do the repairs, that would be great. That sounds like the best course of action. Should we head to Zender Gate and see if they can spare a mechanic? I actually have something else in mind. Someone far more keen than an army technician for things of this sort. Up near Lake Lacrima in the northern Highlands, there's an elderly man from the Empire. I'm sure he'll be able to fix the truck for us if we ask him. True, the Hermit could probably have this fixed in no time at all. That cabin near the lake. We passed by earlier, but it seemed vacant. An old man from the Empire is more reliable than an army technician. Could it really be him? Alyssa? So you want us to go and call this man for you then? If you'd be so kind. There's no hurry, though. If you have other things you need to do, by all means do those first. Either way, we'll need to clean up the site of the accident before anything else. Just handle it as you might, if it were a part of your field study. Will do. Okay, everyone, let's finish up anything we have left to do, then head for the cabin at the lake. Lake Lacrima is in the northern Highlands. We'll need to head north to the Guardian statue, then due northwest from there. We should set out on horseback at once. So Alyssa knows this person. And we received a Highland cloth as a reward. I'm not the strongest guy in the world, but I do my best to help everyone out here. All of this stuff is surprisingly heavy, though. Maybe we should ask Toma to help me out after all. We should be able to push it if we take the load off of it. I'll have to tell the children not to come near it. We'll leave going to Lake Lacrima to you. Not a problem, Toma. Right, what was the new gear we just got? Highland cloth. Strength plus 5, ATS plus 5. Multi-purpose. In case you forget the toilet paper. Any cloth can be multi-purpose. Oh, there's a lot of people out here all of a sudden. I'm sorry, Emma. You shouldn't have to go through that if I hadn't asked you to get those materials. Don't worry about it. I came out of it unscathed. More importantly, let's get all this cleared up before the Hermit arrives. Oh, Emma, please don't make me worry like that. Just who do you think will take care of you, our only doctor? Well, you're here, aren't you? I guess that's true, but... Daddy, you're not hurt, are you? I'll make it better for you. Thanks, Kodan. I feel a lot better now. That's good. Well, I don't think there's really any separate mirror or me to exchange anything at this point in time, because I don't even think we fought anything when we were out there. There we go. That should be all the lighter things taken care of. I'm glad Emma wasn't hurt during this. Aren't we all? I think I've done every quest that we have available at this point. Not bad, not bad. We haven't got rewards for them, like the big reward. Now, obviously, I'm not going to do too well this time. No S rank, probably. I'd like to ask you to go to the Hermit living in the cabin by Lake Lacrima. There's no need to rush, however. Clearing up here will still take some time. Let's get out there, then. This day keeps on chugging along, doesn't it? We had loads of tasks in the morning, and then loads of tasks in the afternoon, and then more tasks on top of that. For such a massive land, time sure is passing slow compared to other places that were a lot smaller. I guess when things need to be done, the passage of time can stretch to whatever it needs to be. What is the fastest way to get up there? Quite a ways. Well, we know what button we can press. Ba-doo! Let's get there. Unless I see a group of those small little dinos again, we'll kill them.
Whoa, whoa!
Oh, okay. That experience is too good to pass up on. Speaking of...
It's my turn.
All right, here we go.
It's my turn.
Missed.
Fire!
Damn. Let's get our first attacks. Gotta get that beautiful experience.
Here we go.
It's so much experience.
It's my turn.
CP to maximum in like 2 seconds time. I feel like her shot should actually be able to go through multiple targets as well. Oh, we're not even near enough to attack that guy?
Here!
Go!
Should let guys do that attack.
Safe for now.
Look at the experience we get. Those guys are so good. Give us that beautiful Sepith and experience.
I'm just getting started.
Even got 57 Sepith mirror from them. That pack is just like the pack.
Let's go!
That is the group of monsters you want to fight.
Yeah!
Let's hope to see another one of them, eh? I think there's one up this way, isn't there? There's wolves. Yeah, there's one.
All right, here we go.
I can do this.
Get in there.
Now Now's our chance. Let's
Basically, 2 groups of these
Here we go.
give... Is that only 3? It is only 3. Still, I'm going to get all my CP back, so what do I care?
It's my turn.
I missed?
There.
It's my turn.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
Oh, I went for the one I couldn't hit, yeah, sure.
Okay. Here.
I need to get my health back a little bit here.
Time is precious. We should hurry.
Alright, there's 2 more level ups.
Nicely done.
That should suffice.
No new abilities though, but we'll take it. Yeah, that group, best group. When you see those monsters,
Let's go.
dismount, fight.
Yeah.
Wish I cops didn't keep switching off that guy though. Alright, Lake Lacrima. It is this way.
Yeah.
There's another group of them. I just wish I accidentally
Alright, here we
didn't
go.
keep
It's
switching
my turn.
off the character I want to use. Turn around, little boy. I'm gonna get ya. You're the best money. You're the best experience. You're just the best.
Fire. We have the advantage.
Right,
My
this
turn.
time, you're not gonna miss, right? Rean? Good boy.
I can do this.
It's my turn. There.
Everyone's pretty much maxed out on
It's my
CP
turn.
here. So let me just use Serene Blessing to make sure that Rean
Hear
is
me.
topped up.
Thanks. Go.
And get all that
That's the
beautiful
power of the
experience
8
again.
leaves.
Best pack. We're gonna actually, if we do 3 more of those
Let's go.
packs, if we have to walk back again, we will actually have enough Sepith Mirror to maybe afford Eustace's weapon as well, which would work out beautifully. Hello, old hermit. Who may you be? Well, at least we made it as far as the lake. Is he at home? There's boats there. Iron Man's car's there. Well, the boat's at the wharf and the garage door is open, so I'd say it's likely. Excellent, we should go see him at once. It's an arc reactor. Anything round and glowing blue. That kind of blue. Technology blue. Interesting looking car. Is that the that's not a light, is it? So is that the actual Orbal reactor itself? That's at the front there? That's interesting. It's always glowing, which makes it seem like it's working. I can't even get past. Go me. Seems like there's someone inside. I suppose it must be the man we came to see then. Yeah, I'll bet he just came back from fishing. For a hermit, he doesn't seem to want for much. So what are we gonna do? After entering the cabin, the time of day will advance to evening and all of the day's field study activities will end. Oh? I don't think I probably missed anything. It seems, the structure of this day seems really weird because we didn't really reach nighttime evening, did we? Let's knock on the door. Let's go inside. Surely we'll be okay. Excuse me, is anyone home? He's open, come on in. It is who Alyssa knows. Alyssa? Excuse us then. Hey, it's good to see you again, sir. Well, ever since Gaius, haven't seen you around for what, half a year now? And little Alyssa's here too. Why, I don't think I've seen your face. No, must be coming up on 5 years now. Wait, what? Could this be... Grandfather, what are you doing here? You're not keeping track on your family very well. Well, I guess that's one way to be introduced, but let me give you a proper welcome. It's Gwyn Reinford. I'm Gwyn, even. Gwyn Reinford. Alyssa's favourite granddad. Pleasure to meet you all, Class 7. Honoured to meet you, sir. I'm Rean Schwarzer. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Emma Milstein. Eustace Alberea. It's an honour. Ah, a promising group of young folks if ever there was. But you've sure done a lot of growing in the last 5 years, Alyssa. You're taller and bigger. It does this old man's heart good to see how easy on the eyes you've become. Grandfather, please. But forget about me. What have you been doing out here all this time? Back when you disappeared from Rua, I never have believed it if someone told me this is where I'd find you. Do you have any idea how worried I've been? Oh, come now. I send you letters a couple of times a year, don't I? And of course I read all the ones you give to Sharon too. Still? Have you been here the whole time these past 5 years? Just about. I don't stay year round though. I spend about half a year travelling around the continent, seeing friends or visiting the Empire. I see. Mr. Reinford, would you mind if I asked how you know so much about our field study? He does raise an excellent point. It almost seems as though you were expecting us to pay you a visit. Well, it's just a coincidence the truck broke down when it did. But I admit, ever since Alina told me you were coming to the Highlands, I figured I'd see you at some point. You still talk to Mother? Yes, indeed. Though just the bare minimum. That girl's zeal for her work borders on unhealthy. Oh, what did I ever do to turn her into such a workaholic? Alyssa? Anyway, we're all done with our coffee, so let's head on over to the settlement and have a look at that truck. Just wait outside a bit while I go grab my tools. Oh, actually, I caught a few good-sized trout. Can you take them over to the settlement when you go? Of course. Can I have the sepith? So that's the former chairman of the Reinford group. I knew him by name, but he's a far more light-hearted man than I would have guessed. Indeed, he seems very easygoing. You can say what you really think. You're not going to hurt my feelings or anything. Everyone loves him because he's all laid back and approachable, but mostly he's just capricious and irresponsible. And then 5 years ago, we just... Alyssa? Never mind. Let's get going. As soon as he's ready, we're heading back to the settlement. Alright. Let's wait for him by the garage. The garage. Sure, you don't want to nick anything from his house? Or souvenirs of your grandpappy? That's how it works, right? Off we go then. Gaius, should we head back to the settlement? Hey Gaius, you're on pretty good terms with my grandfather then. Something like that. We've only known him for a couple of years, but all of us in the settlement know him a lot. Myself included. Ah. Okay, we're good to go. You mind if I ride with one of you? Grandfather? You aren't driving? The engine's been acting up a bit lately, so I'd rather not. Besides, how could I pass up a chance to get to know my granddaughter's classmates a little better? Rean, right? Got room for one more up there? Everyone wants to hold on to Rean's hips. Why did he have to pick Rean? He better not be giving him any funny ideas. I'm sure that isn't the case. I'd feel a bit more at ease if you focused more on the reins, though. How's little Sharon doing these days? I heard she'd recently started working in your dormitory. That's right. I haven't had much time to get to know her. But she seems really skilled at what she does. Oh, she is. Very much so. But more importantly, she's a real cutie. She always has that lovely reserved air, but there's a playful side to her, too. I wish she'd sign on as my personal maid. That'd be the life. Yeah. That Emma girl is really nice, too. She's got those glasses, that hair you'd want her to let down. And she's class pres material to boot. There's a smouldering homeroom hottie if I ever saw one. Come on. You know you agree with me. Yes, my smouldering homeroom hottie. Well, I can't really say that I disagree with you, but... if you don't mind my asking, why did you never tell Alyssa that you were here? Tell me, Rean. What kind of girl do you see her as? Well, I say she's a really hard worker in a great many respects. Oh, I have no doubt of it. She's good-looking, polite as well, manners as any noble's daughter, intelligent, and that all comes naturally to her. It's not some persona she forces on herself. Yeah, I'm amazed at how effortless she makes it all seem. And yet, she's a habit of trying to resolve everything without relying on anyone else's support. I'm sure it hasn't escaped the notice of a canny young man like you. It does feel like that sometimes, yeah. She's kind and her sense of duty compels her to always see things through, but she always keeps everything bottled up, like she never wants to let on to anyone she needs help with a problem. I'm Alyssa. Ah, from Rua. It's not like I'm trying to make a big deal out of it or anything. It's just, if everyone knew, it'd make things awkward between us, and I don't want that. I have a feeling the relations between her mother and I caused her to end up that way. Or to be more specific, the conflict between the two of us. That's why I didn't tell her where I was, but I'll leave it up to her to fill in the details about that. I'm sure that once the two of you are a bit closer, she'll tell you on her own. A bit closer? I have a feeling there's a critical misunderstanding going on here. Ah, is that so? I thought there was a little something going on between you two after seeing your name come up in one of her letters. Well, we did have that unfortunate accident back at the start of the year. But that's all it was. We eventually got it sorted out. Nothing's really happened since. An accident, eh? Did you accidentally collide with her on your way to school, causing her to drop the toast she held between her sweet lips? And as the dust cleared, did the two of you find yourselves sprawled on the ground in an unlikely yet heart-racing position? That's a really oddly specific question. But I don't know what kind of heart-racing position you're... So, something really did happen, didn't it? Now, just tell old Gwyn here all about it. I want every last juicy detail. Grandfather, please! Oh? We're being watched?
Hey, isn't that... Ooh, it's those Military Academy students. I wonder what they're doing all the way out here. Oh well. Looks like things are gonna start getting interesting. Okay, let's get this mission started! Sheesh. Gramps and the others can be so unreasonable sometimes.
That night, the people of the settlement held a banquet at the Elder's house for us, Gwyn, and Norton. I don't know what we'd do without you, Gwyn. Here's to you, my friend. And to you. Come on, Luckham. This booze isn't going to drink itself. Yes, yes. I can still hardly believe it. Finding the famous Gwyn Reinford out in the sticks like this. You know him, then? Of course. He seized on the opportunities of the Orbal Revolution to make Reinford the industrial powerhouse it is today. And it's only gotten bigger since his daughter took over. The Reinford company was originally an arms manufacturer, making their name on firearms and such. They underwent a massive expansion of their lineup and started working on Orbal weapons and railway projects. I suppose that's what it must have looked like to the nobility. But the company does business all across the continent, not just domestically. Gwyn has a refreshingly international outlook for an Erebonian businessman. I see. I knew he was a keen man, but I didn't realize he was that famous. The real mystery is why someone would walk away from that in the first place. Some people say he got ill and had no choice but to stand down, but look at him now, he's the picture of health. So maybe there's some truth to that old rumor after all. Oh? What do you mean? Just something I heard a long time ago. no real proof of it, and we at the Imperial Chronicle aren't in the business of printing baseless speculation. Alyssa? Oof, I think my eyes were bigger than my stomach. I'm gonna go out and get a little fresh air, okay? Alright. Alyssa? Rean, Alyssa's going out to get some fresh air. Would you mind going and keeping her company? Not at all. Why me? You're the class president and all. You make for better company. No, trust me. I think you're definitely the best man for the job. Well, if you say so. Alright, I'll be back in a little while then.